I wanted to be good for you. Waiting on a sign, guess it's time for a different prayer. But please favor for me. Do this one favor for me. What's going on, you guys? It's your girl Candace here from Swipes and Giggles, here to give you the 411 on online dating and a little bit more. And you know me, it's your girl Candy. I know I stumbled a little bit in the beginning, but just give me some space. Let me move my light over a little bit. If you guys haven't noticed, I got a new lighting system. Shout out to my best friend Shauna. She got this for me for Christmas. So she gave me my tabletop one, and my mom bought me like the super ooper duper one, you know what I'm saying, like the professional one. So I am literally lit, for real. How you guys been? I hope you guys had a great beginning of the month. This is the second to last day of the month, aka you're gonna be seeing this on the last day of the month, so you'll be seeing this January 31st. But yeah, I hope your first month of the year went pretty swell. Mine went really great. I started a new job, a new position at my job. I'm still training. You know, my DMs have been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I've been working a lot, and I've been trying to keep up with this content, aka what's up with it, because this is the second video. No, this is the third video of 2020, aka it's coming, okay? I had the first week off because like it was my part of my whole entire winter break, and then I had the first little vlog video, then I had the professional video, and here you go. I'm doing it, y'all. I told y'all I'm gonna give you content every single week, and I promised you that. I'm sorry that I'm coming to you so ugly though. Don't mind the edges, don't mind the ball on top of my head, don't mind the double chin, don't mind the dark spots. Just bear with me. This is gonna be a really quick video, because I did make another video, but it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. And plus, I don't know how much battery I got left on this camera, so I want to make this video very fast. And I just wanted to do a story time, and this is a story time I've never, ever told. A lot of people don't even know this story even happened, to be honest with you. Like, a lot of people that I've met since 15, 16 do not know this story. Like, at all. This is like the one story I have not told anybody. I think maybe like 3 or 4 people, but that's it. And usually I be telling all my business, so I'm surprised. But let go. It is story time. And this is the story of how a Uber driver was basically stalking me. It was January of 2016. I know I can exaggerate the story, so let me just keep it small, keep it short, keep it simple. All right, so at this time, my girl had a boyfriend, and they had an apartment together in Boston. So me and my other best friend drove up to Boston. I drove up there, and, you know, we was pre-gaming, having a good time, caught an Uber to the club, because, you know, drink responsibly, and went to venue, aka sardines in a can, because you can never breathe in there because there's so many freaking people. It's so annoying. Anyways, went there, partied the night away, and then a story happened in between that I'll tell in another story time video. I don't want to give it away right here and right now because it doesn't have anything to do with the Uber story, so it's its own entity by itself. Anyway, so, of course, we're sitting there, we're like, okay, who's getting the Uber, who's calling the Uber? So her and boyfriend and me were like, all right, let's just split the Uber. For whatever reason, we were the only 2 people who had Uber on our phone, but I was using it frequently back then, in like early 2015, because I had got my car October 2015, so Uber was my friend before then. But anyway, so we sit there, and like, they just had developed this... What? My phone's all listening to what I'm saying. They just had invented or started implementing like the share tab thing. So you and another person could like split the fare on the phone with each other. So we were trying to figure that out. So I'm the main person of contact to find this guy. So we're on, I think that street's called Warrington Street, and that street gets blocked off at like 150 because there's so many Ubers and Lyfts and taxis and stuff coming down that street. They just block it off. So I'm spitting everywhere, so nobody can come down that street. So you have to basically find your Uber in a like treasure hunt. You're like, where's my car at? Where am I gonna go? Okay, so I'm always the person who always gets designated to find the Uber. I don't know why. It's just like, maybe because I'm a people person. I don't know. So anyway, I get on the phone with him. What was his name? I'll call him Ahmad. And you'll see why. I'm gonna call him Ahmad. So I'm on the phone with Ahmad, and I'm like, yo, Ahmad, where you at? Like, I'm just trying to find you so I can get back to this house, because I got to the bathroom. Obviously, they didn't tell me I got to the bathroom, but I'm just trying to get in the car. So he's just like, I bet if you go down Warrington, you take a right, you'll see me with my lights flashing. I think he was driving an Odyssey. Yeah, it's like that van, right? Yeah, so he was driving an Odyssey. So I was like, all right, bet. So I'm like walking, like, all right, yo, let's go. We gotta find Ahmad, da da da. I see Ahmad with his lights flashing. I'm like, Ahmad, is that you? So he hops out you. I'm screaming on the phone. He hops out the car. He's waving his hand, and he's like, it's Ahmad. And I'm like, what's up, Ahmad? Right? Mind you, I'm not drunk at all. This is just me with the people. Anyways, so we all pile into the Odyssey. Now, it makes sense why this is a van, okay? So my big behind always sits in the front seat. Always sits in the front seat because I got all these thighs, these cakes, and these pies, and a whole barrel for a stomach. I ain't got time climbing over no chairs or nothing like that. But Ahmad was one of them Uber drivers where he didn't want you sitting in the front. And I'm like, what do you think, you were a taxi or something? Like, that's the front seat. When it's in the front seat, what are you talking about? Anyway, so we all pile into the van. Now, I pile all the way in the back. Not my choice, okay? I wanted to sit in like the first bucket seat in the back so I could just easily get out and everybody else could climb out. But everybody else had on tight dresses, I guess. Whatever. So we're in the car and we're driving back. Ahmad is taking the most difficult way to get back to this girl's house. AKA, he's running up the fair. So anyway, like, we're like, what are you doing? Like, you're doing too much. Like, let's relax. Let's just get to where we need to go. Okay? Let's just hop on the highway. We can hop off. Because it was like the highway's right there. And you could easily get off from where my friend lived. You could get off. You could get right there. Boom, River Street, and call it a day, right? So, anyways, while we're in the van and we're talking, I'm like, Ahmad, your hair looks really good. Homeboy's curls was juicy. Like, he had really nice, juicy curls. Like, they weren't tight because his name is Ahmad. He's some type of Middle Eastern. I forgot what he said he was, but that's why we called him Ahmad. Anyways, right? And I think he said he was black and Middle Eastern, so Ahmad. Anyway, but his hair wasn't like tight. It was like the nice ringlet, like really loose curls. And I was like, oh, your hair is juicy, bro. And he's like, thank you. Now, mind you, Ahmad was not ugly by any means necessary. That boy was a very fine man. I'm just complimenting him, like, yo, what kind of products do you use in your hair? Like, this is the products I use. Whenever I see another curly friend, I'm like, we're here together. You do care too? I do shea moisture. Like, you know, you always try to trade tips of oils, what you use and whatever. And then he had this nice, thick, luscious beard. I'm a weak bitch for a beard. So I was just like, what kind of like oil do you use for your beard? Do you take care of your beard? Do you make sure you wash it? Because this is when I started really getting into male hygiene and how males are really supposed to be taking care of their facial hygiene and stuff like that, because they be just eating soup and chips and salsa and everything be falling in their beard. And they just be like, it's all good, it's all gravy, and they pick it out and they think that's okay. No, you need to go in there, get your face wash, get underneath your beard and squish up in there. Then you gotta get your shampoo and your conditioner. Then you gotta get into oil and stuff like that so it's infused. Listen, drench your beard however you want. Okay, as long as it's healthy and clean. So we're just kind of like just shooting back and forth, talking and stuff. And I'm like, so where are you from? What do you like, you know, how long have you been doing Uber? He's telling me all his information. He's like, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I'm a sales assistant and whatever. And then he starts talking to everybody else. So we're kind of just chatting. And my girl is in the back with me. She goes, girl, you flirting OD. And he was just in the car chilling. And I started noticing it. And we're all like, why are we over here? And I'm like, Ahmad, you trying to run our money up or what? And he's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, Ahmad, you're all the way over here. You don't need to be. Like, we should have been home like 15 minutes ago at this point. So I was like, are you trying to kidnap us? You trying to kill us? What are you trying to do, Ahmad? And he's like, ha, 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 no, Candace, I'm not trying to do that. I'm like, all right, whatever. So then he turns off the GPS and puts on his own personal GPS for us to get to my friend's house. So that way, the fare would stop and we would only pay a certain amount. So like, let's just say we were supposed to pay like, it was surge time. So let's just say we were supposed to pay like $25. We only ended up paying like $15, which was like really dope of him to do. So anyway, Trey, we get to my friend's house and we're getting out the car and I'm like, thank you, Ahmad, so much. We really do appreciate it. It was great having a conversation with you. Now that's Saturday night. Sunday night comes. All right. I'm laying in the bed. I'm posted up. And mind you, this is like 8 o'clock at night. I get a beep on my phone from Uber. And I'm like, I tipped him. What is going on? And it says, oh, we have a missing report coming from your driver. You forgot something in their car. So I'm like, what could I have forgotten in the car? And then I'm like, oh, maybe it's not me. Maybe somebody else left something in the car. So what is it that's missing? Can you send it to me? Can you text me like your number so we can contact each other, blah, blah, blah. Because Uber only lets you talk so much. So he gave me his number through Uber, and Uber was like, are you sure you guys want to trade phone numbers? Like, all right, bet. So we trade personal phone numbers. He then texts me and goes, hey, it's Ahmad from Uber. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, what did we forget? And he's like, actually, you didn't forget anything. I put a false claim in that you did so I could talk to you. Tell me what you want from me. Girl, you know I was sitting there like, he wanted to talk to me. He wanted to talk to me. Ahmad wanted to talk to me. Like, that's so crazy. Like, you wanted to talk to me that bad that you put in a false claim for your job and you could possibly get fired? That's so crazy. So, so basically, like, we started chatting, whatever. He's like, can we talk on the phone? I'm like, I bet. We get on the phone. I'm like, so what's up, Ahmad? Like, you wanted to talk to me? Oh, Ahmad. Okay, like, this is lit. I got an Uber driver to put a false claim in for me. Cool. And like I said, he was an attractive person. And I was like, oh, Ahmad, how old are you? And he was just like, oh, I'm 32. And I'm like, 32? Like, this is the thing. You're probably like, oh, well, he probably didn't know your age. He probably thought you was mature. My guy, listen to this. When we was in the car, you know how you think back to conversations and stuff? We were saying like what we were doing, and I was like, oh, we're celebrating my friend's 23rd birthday because she's the first one out of the three of us who turns 23. Like, we're celebrating her 23rd birthday. So, and like, he's like, oh, so how old is everybody else? And I'm like, oh, I'm 22, 23. Like, we all went through the thing. The only older person was my friend's ex. Now, this is the thing. He told me that, and I was like, you know how old I am, right? And he's like, yeah, like 30 something. I was like, in the car, we dead said 23, 22. He's like, oh, well, AJ never met a number, but as to me, we just don't be dating 10 years to 20 years older than people. We just don't do that. Okay? So over that week, Monday and Tuesday, I'm at work, okay? And I told him my work schedule, like I work your basic 9 to 5. And he would call me and I'm like, hello? He's like, hey, what's up? What's going on? I'm like, nothing, I'm at work. He's like, oh, so you can't talk? No, because I'm at work. I think like I was eating lunch one time with some of my coworkers and we're texting. And he's like, oh, what are you doing? I was like, oh, nothing, just eating lunch with some of my coworkers. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. And then he sent something back to me. I didn't pay attention to it because I'm in the middle of eating. I'm like, okay, I'll get to it afterwards. Text me again and then again. And I'm like, bro, then he calls me and I'm like, hello? And he's like, yeah, you didn't get my text? And I'm like, I did. I'm in the middle of eating. This is what I told you. Why can't you relax and let me eat my salad? So I didn't reach out to him for a whole like day. And then he calls me again at work. Like, hey, are you mad at me? What's wrong? I'm like, can I call you after work? Can I text you after work? Like, so I called him after work, and this is Thursday. This is only Thursday. And I'm like, Ma, you're doing just a little bit too much, my sweetie. You just, a lot's happening. There's a lot of transactions. You're telling me that you love me. And I'm like, I don't even know you like that. And that was on Tuesday. He's like, yo, I love you so much. You're so funny. And I'm like, you love me like, ha, ha, ha. You love me like, I love you. He's like, nah, I love you. Like, we can get deeper in love. And I'm like, excuse me? And I don't know. Because he kept calling me. And kept calling me. And then he did something else too to get in contact with me because I wasn't answering his phone calls. Like, he was texting me OD. Then he went through the Uber app again to try to get in contact with me. And I was like, oh, we got no. So I blocked him. He then contacts me from another number. And I'm like, bro, leave me alone. I think a month goes by. He contacts me again. I'm like, God damn, just let me be. Bro, it was the craziest thing I've ever been through in my whole entire life, bro. No, actually, there's crazier stuff because there's more story times going to come from this because I have a lot of story times that I have not revealed to you guys yet, and I know you're going to love them. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Make sure you click here to watch my most recent video, and make sure you click here to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it so much. We are at 260 or 259. I don't know, somebody's being fake on my channel, so we'll see. But thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, it was nice swiping with you.